Y'all fish paying 326 audits out here. I'm out here with Audit in NYC. We about to hit up LaGuardia Airport, guys, and make sure that they respect our rights to record in public and any accessible public area. So we're gonna be out here bringing you an audit, guys. We chilling. Seemed as though the town had been invaded by an army of small, plump men in big hats. He was everything. Abraham M. Bloch, New York City Chief Magistrate. Alright guys, so we back out here. So I can't even see the screens that good because of my polarized sunglasses. So I guess this is American Airlines. Oh, these are the check-ins for American Airlines. Hey, how are you? How you doing?
You're unable to film in here. Do you have a permit?
A permit?
Yeah.
We need a permit too.
You need a credential. This is for authority property.
Not the First Amendment. Nope.
Who told you that?
Where would we get press pass credentials?
Shield Bravo, LaGuardia. I'm looking by the letter G. Departures.
I'm just gonna take a step back and just keep stepping towards me. You are D.Rosa?
So we need credentials to film in a public place. The First Amendment allows us to record in public.
Roger, I'm advising of them of that right now.
Two guys with cameras.
I'm sorry, what's your name again? What's your name?
Officer Rosa.
Officer Rosa 3462. Are we being detained?
No, basically
all right,
I'm
thank
telling
you.
you the information.
Yeah, but it's the First Amendment. We have everybody to the book. It does, because it's a First Amendment protected activity. You're trying to violate my rights. So if you want to violate my rights, I'm going to ask for a supervisor.
You want to speak to a sergeant?
Yeah, somebody over you.
No problem.
Somebody, because I don't want you to make a big mistake and get a lawsuit. And get
Okay,
sued.
no problem. I'll have the sergeant come out.
You know, I don't want you to make a mistake that you regret. I want to continue to do what I'm doing.
Well, I just want to make sure, is this a public accessible area? I just want to make sure, because if it's private, then I want to make sure we're following the rules. Is this public accessible?
Roger, I'm advising of them that right now. Unfortunately,
She don't know. She's giving orders and she don't even know.
So basically, what's going to happen is...
No, just real quick, just if you could just answer that one question.
I didn't hear what your question was.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'll repeat it again. Is this accessible to the public?
This is accessible to the public.
Okay,
however, to film...
Yeah.
You don't need any type of credentials or any permit.
Yeah.
We live in the United States of America. We have the First Amendment.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not being legal. We have the First Amendment.
Yeah.
You took an oath to uphold.
Can I tell you exactly what we're doing? So we can try to diffuse this?
I'm explaining to you what's going to happen. The sergeant's going to come out to you and explain to you the rules of the Port Authority.
So this is the Port Authority, or this is
the Port Authority? This is Port Authority property.
Okay. But is it public or is it private?
Well,
it's public, right?
Sometimes it's public, but
it's not sometimes. There's no in between.
The issue is, are you here to leave and take an airplane?
It doesn't matter why I'm here. I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay, so what's going to happen is the sergeant's going to come out to you and let you know the rules of how the Port
And what's the
Authority
sergeant's
works.
name?
I don't know which one's coming out.
Okay.
That I can't tell you.
Okay. All
They're
right.
going to, hold on one second. Hey, I'm at departures, letter F by United. Alright. Thank you, bye. I'm not sure which one's coming out to speak with you.
Okay.
That I can't tell you, but you're more than welcome to speak with him, and he'll tell you guys the rules.
And are you an officer or any type of a supervisor, or just Officer Rosa?
I'm not a supervisor, sir.
Just Officer Rosa?
Just Officer
Okay,
Rosa.
awesome, great, thank you. Yeah, so we're just here checking out the airport because I know there's been a lot of construction here.
Yeah.
And I traveled out of here many years ago. right? And I'm just here to take a look at the work that they have done here, and it's pretty amazing. It looks really nice. I know there's still a lot of work to do, so that's all we're doing. And I'm going to be traveling out of here in the next couple of months, so I just came to get a layout to see where I have to go and stuff. That's all. You know what I mean? So that's all we're doing. We're not armed. If you can see, I have no weapons on me. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you.
I'm just telling you how the Port Authority
So,
operates and their rules. So.
Yeah, so I'm just letting you know, that's all we're doing. All we're doing is recording in public. And
No
if you could just
problem.
take your hand off your firearm, please. And just take your hand off your firearm, please, because that makes me feel it's on your firearm.
Resting on my belt. So.
Okay. All right, you have your hand on your firearm.
Basically, what's going to happen is the sergeant come out and speak with you and let you know the rules.
Okay. I'm sure your sergeant is going to educate you that we're perfectly within our rights to record in public.
Okay.
Now,
Listen, sir,
I don't think you answered the question though before. This is accessible to the public, right?
This is, but the Port Authority is private property.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Okay, well,
LaGuardia Airport is a public airport. Now, if I'm in a restricted area, like you see that door all the way down at the end, it says it has a restricted sign on it.
Right.
Now, I'm not allowed to go into that area because it's restricted. But anything that's accessible, anything that's accessible to the public, I should be able to record it.
Departures.
Apparently, she's trying to violate our rights.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get a supervisor here, okay?
All right, cool.
I thought you guys was a supervisor.
I'm sorry, can you say it again? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, Rodriguez, how you doing, man? 1626, and we got P. Kelm. 1620. Nice to meet you guys. How you guys doing today? Good. Yes, you're saying that this is private. It's a public airport. It's not private. I know the Port Authority, you guys may have a beat on here to serve the public too.
Yeah. For her to tell us we can't record it.
What's your take on it? Is this public or is it private?
I'll wait for my supervisor.
Okay. Would you happen to know though if this is public or private? Okay.
Like the Port Authority operations.
Yeah,
For
but that's
some
just
reason-
the policy. That's not the law.
Yeah, but for some reason they require like a permit to record.
No,
That's not true.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
Yeah.
even TSA, right? TSA doesn't even prohibit photography. You go on their website and it'll tell you that
Yeah.
you're allowed to record.
Yeah,
You just
but
can't zoom into the
TSA,
checkpoints.
you know, TSA is there. They do their own thing.
Yeah.
And operations, they, of course, the corporations, they handle the airport.
Right.
So they operate the airport. So they basically have their own procedures. You know?
Anything.
So I
you know.
understand that
Right,
you
but
want to.
the First Amendment, nothing overrides the First Amendment. It's the First Amendment for a reason. We have the freedom of the press.
Of course.
We don't need
you know.
any provisions. And that's what I was trying to explain to her. But I don't mind. Look, I'm not giving you guys attitude. I'm not trying to be rude with you guys. But I know my rights.
Yeah.
And I know the law very, very well. So I'm not going to be bullied out of here if I'm not doing anything wrong.
Yeah. All we're doing, like I was telling D.Rosa, and I'm only telling you because you're very professional in your cause,
Yeah,
and we do appreciate you all. I mean, she's trying to stop us from recording. I don't know if you guys haven't told us to stop recording yet.
Okay.
But we're just, because I know they've been doing a lot of construction here, so we just came to check out the building because I know I traveled here like 7 or 8 years ago and it was a mess. So I know since then they've been working on the building. I know the Port Authority has contracts to fix the building and all that, but it's good that she called her supervisor, because before you guys make a mistake or any guy makes, it's our explicit right to be here recording in public. As long as, like I was telling Officer Rosa, like there's a sign over there on that door back there that says restricted. Now, if we were to go into that restricted area, then we're without our, we're out of our rights. Now, as long as we're in a publicly accessible area.
Just to be aware, on Port Authority operations, a person is going to come here and is going to talk to you guys. So
Okay.
he's going to have more knowledge of it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Yeah, I'm sure the sergeant or lieutenant or whoever's here will tell you that we're as long as that we're not going into any like restricted areas or anything like that, we're well within our rights. That's all.
And they'll be able to say, look, because obviously the next thing is if you guys try to violate our rights, then it's a lawsuit.
Yeah.
no, of course.
And we don't want any of that. So we're just trying to check the place out. I know they fixed it. We're gonna go up to I think there's a accessible food court to the public too, right? Like we actually wanted to try to get something to eat. All that.
Like all the foods.
They're in the terminals.
Yes, past the checkpoint.
Oh,
They
okay,
have, like,
okay.
a Dunkin' downstairs.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I appreciate Rodriguez. I appreciate how professional you
No problem.
So let me ask you a question about this area here. So this is just the regular, like, United.
Yeah,
This is where you would come to check in. Like,
Yeah,
so if
this
I'm
is the
taking
departure
United, I
level.
would come check in here.
yeah, this is the departure level.
Okay, so-
Downstairs is arrivals, like all the incoming flights.
Yeah. So is this is terminal, considered terminal B too?
Yes, terminal
So is this terminal B here? Is this only for these 3 airlines? I guess United, American, and which one is that one over there?
Southwest.
Yeah, because I think I'm gonna fly United. So far, they're the best. They got the best prices. So if I was gonna fly United now, is there other terminals that have the other airlines? Like which other airlines are which terminals? 'Cause that's what we're gonna check all that out today.
So in D and C is Delta.
DNC and
A is
Delta,
JetBlue.
JetBlue. Oh, A is solely, it's all JetBlue.
And it's half a Spirit.
Gotcha. How long you been an officer for,
Coming on
Rodriguez?
3 years now.
Good.
You see the map over there. It tells you more
Yeah.
information.
Can I ask you, because they couldn't really answer the question for me, is this a public accessible area or is this private? As soon as you walk in this door, is it private or is it public?
It's privately owned,
By who?
and it's by the Port Authority.
Okay, but it's
Yes.
but it's public accessible. It's an airport. It's a public airport, right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is public airport unless you're flying out. So,
Well, I don't have to be flying out to be able to access the airport, do I?
Well, you have a for example.
Well, I already know. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have to have a plane ticket in order to visit the airport. I don't.
Well, it all depends. So, what's the reason to go to the airport? It could be to flying, right? And normally you're flying.
Yeah.
So you gotta have a reason.
Yeah.
You know, an individual that doesn't count the airport just, oh, it depends. Like, say if it's new, I want to take a look at it, It's different, but
Yeah.
any ordinary people, they go to the airport to fly,
Yeah.
or to pick up their loved ones.
Right.
But,
Is this guy the sergeant coming?
no.
He has no stripes.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4.
And
he should
guys,
be
just to
assured.
keep in mind, all we're really doing is just recording in public. Like again, we just came to check out the airport because the airport is, they fixed it up nice here. So we're here visiting the airport. We got D. Rodriguez, 1626. Hey, how are you, sir? How you doing? Nice to meet you. T. Smith, 3173. How you doing today, sir? Good. Good to meet you.
So it's just a constitutional right that we have as citizens to record in public. That's just what it is. And instead of, the whole thing is when you guys come, you guys gotta protect our rights. You can't violate them. You guys you took it over. So let's just say if a person came, maybe the workers from here, and said, "Oh, you can't record." You guys gotta tell them, "Look, they're not doing anything wrong. They're not breaking any laws. I can't violate their rights because they're recording. It's a First Amendment." There's no other way than that. She's very, very misinformed and very, very uneducated. I'm sorry. And it scares me to have people like that with a gun and supposed to be protecting my rights and they violate. It's not right.
And I asked her to take her hand off her gun, and she's
lieutenant or the sergeant.
trying to figure out a different way to rest your hands.
Yeah, it's on his way.
What are you guys doing?
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm not going to really talk about too much about because it's not published. But what we do is we go around, we record public places that are open to the public.
Oh, so they're more like a documentary.
I guess you could say it. I guess you could say that.
It's
But
protected by the
still
First Amendment.
Right.
You know.
It's just people going out exercising their right. Like I was explaining to him, defending the Constitution, something that you guys should know a lot about. You guys took it over. So, like I said, you just walk in.
And to be honest with you, can I say something? Our goal is not to encounter any police officers at all. We just want to just be left alone and do what we do. That's it.
For us to come, he'll talk to you, explain to you.
Yeah.
It's not what the situation is. pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
But I look. Here's the thing, and I know you guys probably. You obviously got to wait for a supervisor. And I appreciate that because a lot of times when you ask for supervisors, they don't want to give it to you. So I do appreciate you guys for calling. I really, really do. Now, hopefully, he knows the law. I hope because he's supposed to be setting examples for you guys. So if you guys, he's supposed to know. The higher up you go, the more knowledge you're supposed to be with the law.
Talk to him when you get here. He'll explain to you what you
I
need to do.
hope that he knows.
All right. Well, your supervisor's coming. I'm just gonna keep doing what we do.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Stay in the area just for now. Just until
Are we being detained though? Are we being detained?
No.
coming.
Okay. So if I'm not being detained, I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm not breaking any laws.
You guys, but you're not going to detain us.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
The sergeant's coming.
Yeah, tell me
You guys ready for the sergeant, right? So
We're trying to get you the sergeant.
right.
Well, that's okay though, but we're free to move wherever we want though. We're not being detained, right? I just want to make sure, because I want to make sure I'm following the rules. I'm not being detained, right?
not being detained, but
Okay.
you asked for.
All right, we're gonna be right here. We're not running anywhere. All right.
Yeah, we're not running.
So you guys do what you got. If you want to follow us and hang out with us, to do our documentary, you could. It doesn't matter, huh?
So when you get here, I can just call you guys.
Yeah. But we're gonna be right here. We're not going anywhere. We're not running. We're not. There's nothing malicious. We're just all we're doing is recording in public. Okay. Thank you, Rodriguez. I appreciate you guys. And just to let you know, we weren't recording any of the workers over here. We were just we just came from that area.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know what this guy over here is telling that officer, but I ain't messing with them no more. They don't want to.
Right. So once if they detain you, you stay right there. If they don't detain you, you walk right around the airport. You do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Guys, so we're not breaking the law. We're here just recording in public, and they have to respect our rights to record in public. We're not doing anything wrong. All we're doing is coming around, checking out the new airport, and because they had a lot of work going on here, and to be quite frank, they did an awesome job with the airport. So we're just checking it out. So this is pretty cool. Look at this. That is cool.